right. Well, I'm
For
saying
me,
welcome back to another episode of the TBD show. I am Byron. With me, as always, is Tack and Don P, and together we make up the TBD show. So I guess we just start off with how y'all boys feeling today on this.
Liddy.
I'm feeling good, man.
Okay. What you over there sipping on, Don?
Oh, this goddamn cupcake one.
Okay, shit. Let me go and shout out Rick Ross real quick with the bamboo real quick.
Oh, that boy bottle empty, but he Liddy.
That bit wiggling, huh? When that bit wiggling a lot, yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess we go ahead and kick it off and start it with the first topic of the day. Something light. What's y'all biggest, I guess you say, pet peeve in dating? You know, whoever want to take the topic first, y'all go ahead.
That's Don Corleone. He said he set back.
Nah, man. You gonna go first? Or you want me to do it?
Yeah, you go first. I'm more of an elaborator.
God damn. I don't even know which way to go with it.
I mean, pet peeve. I would say.
Right. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. You zooted. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Shit, I say the pet peeve is getting comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like when a person like, because I done heard it plenty of times in my life, and retrospect, you laugh at it. Somebody tell you, "Oh, you ain't going nowhere."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if your ass keep doing what you've been doing since we started, you know what I mean. But usually when they say I ain't going nowhere, that's when they get comfortable and then they stop doing everything they was doing. Like it could be something simple as a call or a text, or you used to cook, or you used to give me a massage, stuff like that. That's my biggest pet peeve. People getting comfortable. Like I'm not really with it. Like be who you showed up. You know what I mean? Be who you was in the interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's very true. So we talk about on a date, or we just saying like dating?
It's a dating, even with your, past relationships, current relationships, whatever. Just something that get on your nerve, man.
Oh,
okay,
I thought we were talking about relationship.
No, it be anything.
Let me go on the date part.
On a date, my biggest pet peeve is if you always on your. I don't really care about you always on your phone. But if you always in your phone, like, okay, you want to take a picture of your outfit, the drinks, the food, that's cool. But if you always in your phone on the date, I think that's kind of like you feel either insecure or you're not interested.
Yeah.
I think a lot of girls, they can be like, like they in their phones, they want you, they begging for you to talk to them, they begging for you to do something like, bro, bitch, no. I'm the motherfucking done daughter. You should be happy to be here. But in a relationship, I gotta agree with you with that comfort shit. Like, you're not at the finish line, baby. You still running the race. Like, it's 100 laps. You on lap 1, and you around here with your goddamn arms up. So I would have to agree with that comfortable part.
Gotcha, I feel you on that. I think.
What about you?
I think for me, based off like just relationships type, like just don't tell me you fine and you really not fine. You know what I'm saying? Like basically you could sense they mad about something. And you be like, damn, baby, you all right? And they hit you with the nah, I'm fine. Nah, well, what's up? I could tell in the change in the tone of your voice, you're not really fine. Just it's gonna tell me what's really on your mind. Don't let me. All right, well, she cool then. Then 2-3 hours later, come down the line, well, this was really what was on my mind. But you should have told me this shit back then. Don't wait fucking 2-3 hours when I'm already forgot about it and I moved on. And then this was really fuck that. I ain't trying to hear
it. You know why? Because she's sitting in the back of the room like this, nigga think shit sweet.
Yeah,
it's a setup. It's a setup.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what though? I do that to their ass. I do that to them. I be sitting back like, yeah, babe, we're good. No, we're not, babe. We're not good. You don't want to have sex with me. You're not buying me nothing, babe. Hey, you cut off that money faucet. Bitches get back into bitch salute, bitch. Well, what's going on? What did I do? You feel me?
Shit.
But
you still cut it off. Nah, it's not you. It's me.
Yeah, it's not you. It's me.
It's me. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Now with the date part,
Yeah.
all the experience this, like I know a lot of people always talk about them grabbing off your plate. More irritating than that is like it's like you go out to eat with somebody, right? And you know their caliber. You know what I'm saying? Because different calibers. You got you know what I'm saying? You got somebody who'll take the Chili's. You got somebody who'll take the melting pot. You got somebody take the roof Chris. You know, Prime 112. It's different calibers.
Yeah.
But somebody, you know, they probably ain't been nowhere. Like I done took a chick to Chili's and she thought she was getting over on me. And for real, like, and this is the pet peeve. Don't order shit that your ass wouldn't order with your own money.
Yeah.
Somebody you want a steak. If somebody say, I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, I don't know how y'all eat y'all steak, but you know, when somebody keeps saying well done, you don't really eat steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they order it and don't even eat the full steak.
Yeah.
They plate be full of shit talking about they full. I'm like, you bought some shit you don't even like. You don't even eat. Now you didn't get over that is a chili steak. That is $20.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, if you just wanted a free meal, I would have ordered you a pizza from Papa John's.
There you go. Come on now.
it would have been $20. And some of these females, you just want a free date. No. Call me, let me know, and we can DoorDash you. And we don't gotta waste each other's time.
Come on now.
I thought you got over $20 steak. Me, $20 steak. And I'm just like this. This bitch don't know. We ain't never going on another date again.
Yeah. I feel like that too. Like, why would you come to Chili's to order a steak? Like, this is like an appetizer type place. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get they wonderful egg rolls, or you get they goddamn loaded potato skins or some shit like that.
Or some shit.
You come straight to the steak. And I hate that shit too. Do not go out to eat with me and order all the food and don't eat it. You just packing it up.
Yeah.
That shit made me mad too. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, she might be bringing that shit home to her kids or some shit, man.
That's why I got a 1 kid minimum.
Nah,
no disrespect to the women out there with 2 kids, because it's some baddies out there with 3. And I know.
Okay, all right. So you touched on it. Okay, so because I want to bring it there real quick. So just for dating purposes, what's your limit max on women who got kids? You know what I'm saying? You said 1. I'm in the same boat with you. I'm with the 1 max. That's it. You know. But then again, I kind of toggle back between if you got 2, your ass got to be really worth that shit for me to deal with 2 headaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the thing, and just to be real, women who are listening to this, is no disrespect if you got 2 kids, because you may be 30, 32, whatever.
Yeah.
And you might be 28 with 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But the rules is with multiple kids, at least have the same baby daddy and at least be getting your bag.
Yeah.
Now, if you got 2 different baby daddies and you're not getting the bag, I gotta say, like Black Youngster, bitch. Little whores.
What about you, Don? What's up with you?
I mean, it's pretty much like what Tat's saying. Pretty much, if you can handle your own situation, you ain't really leaning on me, like really leaning on me. If you can handle your own situation, do your thing. Okay. But you know, I'm glad you brought that up, because you kind of defended them where they ass always talking shit, saying, "Oh, that's the first thing come out their mouth. Oh, how many kids you got? How many baby mamas you got? How many
You got."
Yeah. But with them, like, what people got to realize, that baby daddy, how many kids, mamas, none of that shit matters. You don't know what went on in that person's life. Maybe that shit just ain't work out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that shit ain't work out. Because I had a chick tell me, I can't be with you because you know, you're on child support and your money's going 2 different places. And I was like, fuck you talking about? I'm not on child support. But you made that assumption. You made that assumption.
That's TBD breaking news. Bitch, you ain't on child support.
Yeah, nah. If y'all remember the first and second episode, I said that's why dudes need to get lawyers so they ain't on child support.
You said that.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lawyer to handle that situation only $3,500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nigga, that might be a year supply for somebody that's into shoes like that. You know what I'm saying? That might be somebody weed expense for the whole year. That might be somebody alcohol expense for the whole year.
Yeah.
So why not say that to handle that situation? Because most likely you're going to get somebody that's not going to get a lawyer.
Yeah.
So why you argue with me? You finna talk to that Jewish guy with the sideburns. Cleveland and Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But people get caught up on, like, if you got that situation, but you handle your situation like your situation is straight, then you good. You know what I'm saying? But you got to realize sometimes it just ain't work out those times.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I got a kid, right, and you got 2 kids from 2 different dudes, bro, you know how many pair of school shoes I gotta buy, bro?
Yeah.
Especially because I buy my son pretty much anything he wants. So it's gonna be unfair if I treat your kids not the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I say with the multiple kids, another kid ain't really gonna hurt. But when you got your 2 plus mine, then we probably gonna have one. Bitch, we got the goddamn Adams family. We got a family of 4 now. You know what I mean?
But like this. Okay, so say if the chick, she's got 2 kids, got 2 different baby daddies.
Yeah.
Are you taking care of that kid like your own? If that as long as that baby daddy is in that child's life, or are you well, shit, let him take care of his, I'm gonna take care of mine.
I feel like you gotta treat them all the same.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you gotta put yourself in that child's position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, such and such just came in here with, because they all on the internet, they all on Instagram and shit, so they know what's what. You feel me? So if your kid coming there with damn Supreme, Louis V, all this high end shit, and they sitting up there with dirty ass Ninja Turtle strap on shoes or a cheap ass Jan Sport, bro, it's so expensive with kids, from like the backpacks to all the accessories. They go crazy. You know what I mean? So you got to be willing to take that on. Now, if you got the pockets to do that,
yeah,
then cool. But some people like, well, that ain't my responsibility. I'm just with the chick.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking from my point of view. Me personally, I feel like I have to treat that child how I treat my son. So that's why I say, if you got one, that's cool. We can chalk it up. That's no bad. That's no harm. But when you got 2, then plus my one, and we have another one, shit, I need some of that tax money, baby.
Well, let me ask you, Don. So I know you got a blended family, So
yeah,
what's your how you approach it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like what Tat's saying. If you got the pockets for, of course, I got the pockets for. But at the same time, like, my wife, she don't really want me to do. She don't really. It's not really push. It's like I got my situation.
They're not pressuring you. Like,
yeah,
you take care of him as well.
Yeah. I asked their dad stuff like that. But my mindset is kind of like Tat's, I guess, because we all from the same place. But at the same time, I'm just play devil advocate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what you're saying is, yeah, you're supposed to treat them the same.
Yeah.
But what if your son walked in the room and was like, hey, you buy him the Yeezys and shit, but he don't tell his dad to buy me shit when he with his dad? You see what I'm saying? So like for instance, I deal with it like I can buy everybody the same thing. I got the money to. But when that person decides to be a dad and buys kids some shit, his kids got double. Your kids got one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you kind of want to do that, but it's like, when you're dealing with people, they get to decide when they want to be a dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can even say, they can easily say, hey, why you bought your daughter that bracelet? I want one, you know what I'm saying? But when you with your dad, you're not asking him to buy my daughter anything. Your dad's not responsible for my daughter. Your dad's responsible for y'all, and he only care about y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a pair of shoes, I got more shoes than my daughter, because I bought everybody one. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a weird situation where if they dad ain't involved completely, then I could get everybody the same thing. But if your dad decides when I want to be a dad, then you got 2 pairs of shoes when I bought everybody one pair of shoes. Well, now you got a bracelet and a necklace when I bought everybody a bracelet. So it's a weird situation.
Yeah. And then the mama, you know how the mama gonna be. It's I don't know. That's why I deal with what I could deal with.
Yeah. But I don't really have no problems. I know people probably deal with worse, bad situations. I don't got no bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. I mean, since we kind of on the subject, I mean,
Yeah, you're not exempt.
I'm exempt, but I'm not exempt. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay.
So this question, uh, what are y'all thoughts on dealing with a baby mama?
Hold up.
Damn, it read out before Tat started talking. So who going first? Me and you.
Hey, one of y'all.
I would say, all right. So I would say as long as y'all have an agreement and y'all stick to the agreement, it should be no pressure. You know what I mean? Meaning, like, if you say you're gonna get her X amount of dollars and you gonna get the kid on X amount of time, just do it and it works. I think when you start falling back on you not fulfilling one of your things you agreed to,
Yeah.
that's when it come into it. But then you also got the effect of them wanting to be with you.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So thankful, I'm happy that, mine's don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with her. So it works.
Okay. But the respect is there, where it's
Yeah,
just like you
exactly.
said.
It just the terms gotta be agreed upon.
Okay.
And as long as everybody fulfill their needs within the terms, it float like a boat.
That's what's up. I mean, so what about you, Don? Their situation.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh shit! About to drop a bomb on us.
Nah, I'm gonna
on.
try to keep it light. Try to be
Okay.
So Dylan, God damn.
Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
All right, so dealing with baby mamas. Well, for me, so both my kids is with me, unless I'm at work, pretty much. So with me, it's different. It's a different dynamic. Like I said, not on child support. You got your kids all the time. Pretty much the moms pretty much turn into baby daddies, if that makes sense. So like it's just certain situations that irritate me that I don't feel like we should speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, if y'all in a store and y'all see clothes or anything, y'all think, oh damn, my son look good in that. Let me buy that. My daughter look good in that. Let me buy that. And I go 3-4 months and not get nothing for one of my kids. And I say, so I call them like, what's going on? And then we get in an argument about it. But I'm just like, you tell me, hey, don't let me know when she needs something. Yeah. Like I shouldn't have to let you know anything. Yeah. But because I'm labeled as rich and she tell our daughters I'm rich and shit like that, she thinks she don't gotta send anything. Gotcha. So when I bring that up, we get in an argument and all of this stuff. And I'm like, I shouldn't even be telling you this shit. Like you should, especially you got a daughter, you should be in there like, damn, that's a nice dress. Let me buy that for her. Yeah. Or damn, I ain't bought her no shoes in this amount of time. I should buy that for her. Definitely. But so just like people not really putting in that time, and then a lot of women want to come home, or I ain't gonna say come home. Let's scratch that. A lot of women want to be with their kids because they think that labels them a good mother. If you ain't putting no time or none of that shit, none of that matters. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before in another video, a lot of women don't talk to their kids. A lot of women don't play with their kids. A lot of women just pick up their kids, bring them in the house, every man for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So with me, I don't play with my kids. My kids, you better be involved. That's just how I am. So I might expect more from them than the average person, just because it's no reason. There's no excuse. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? And they think it's about money. It's not about money. But if it was on the other foot, the amount of money I receive, I could never send that without being called a deadbeat. Yeah. And I think women may think it's acceptable, it can slide because you never hear deadbeat moms. It's really, you know what I'm saying, it's really slim. Yeah. So like with that, you just gotta figure out what you're going to deal with. You got to figure out, like you said, the rules and stuff on getting them ain't the problem. The money is just like, hey, how you contributing? Definitely. I mean, we know who our dad is. So she's straight regardless. But the thing is, it ain't about that. It's about what are you doing to contribute.
Yeah.
You know, don't make it seem like I'm saying you're a bad mom, but the proof is there.
Yeah.
The proof is in Cash App. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if this wasn't publicized, I wish I could tell y'all the amount of money that's been sent. And you know what I'm saying? In 8-9 months, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. You just gotta.
That's why I say it's really come back to the terms, like what y'all agree upon. Like,
yeah, I mean, but it's the thing. We don't got no agreement on money. I just start as a parent. You will buy what you. If you like with guys, we usually not with our kids, so it's just like I like them shoes. Let me go buy them shoes.
yeah,
Hey, that's a nice dress. Let me go buy a dress. Instead of you just like forget about it completely.
yeah.
And then you don't call her unless I say, hey, why the fuck you don't call her? Now you magically call her every day now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me, it's simple. Just be involved with your kids and stuff like that. But see, it ain't really about the schedule and stuff like that. For me, it's about being involved. Like people want this label and want to look a certain way and take pictures with their kids. That shit mean nothing to me. You barely see me post pictures with me taking pictures with my kids, but I'm with my kids more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So
the biggest thing is more like parents like that. They want the fucking likes on their damn social media.
They want to be glorified.
Oh, look, this me and my son and daughter. Like, no, fuck that. It's about actually spending time with your child.
yeah,
You know, don't get me wrong. Like, granted, like for me, like if I'm buying myself a pair of shoes, I'm looking at what my kids need. Like, okay, my daughter look good in them shoes. My son look good in them shoes. So, like, you know, just for instance, like I just bought myself a pair of shoes the other day. I seen some other shoes for my daughter. I said, oh, damn, she gonna look fire in those. So I went and copped her a pair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the main thing is not, don't get hung up on the material thing. It's about spending the time with your child, playing with them, talking with them, you know, seeing how, seeing what they like and all that, instead of just like, well, I buy him shit. Like, no, it ain't about buying them shit. It's about spending time with your child.
Well, because I'm gonna tell you, bitch, if you want to put some time in, go to them goddamn football practice, go to them baseball practice, go to them get. Bro, I done spent so many hours at games and practices. It's unbelievable, but that's how that's how I bond with my child. That's how we get to the next step, the next level.
You know, like for me, I fuck with what you did earlier, like off camera. You know, your son was saying, "Hey, Dad, I'm bored." You were like, "Well, go outside and practice some of them drills." He ain't complaining or nothing. He went and did it, and like that's some real shit right there. Like for a kid nowadays, they like you tell them to go do something. Nah, I don't want to do that. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna go do that." Like so just like off top type shit. I said, I know your son gonna be really special when he get older. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
appreciate that.
it's like I fuck with shit like that. That was some real shit right there.
Yeah, because right now I'm in the phase where it's like I look at what I'm going through in my life, and I go back to, okay, if I was this 10-year-old kid with the resources that I got, how would I take advantage of time? That's the biggest thing I teach my son. How can you take advantage of time? If you bored, you should never be bored.
Yeah,
because you don't pay no bills.
There you go. Come on now. You got no
don't pay no bills,
responsibilities,
you
man.
should never be bored. Because it's unlimited opportunities and access to whatever you want. You know what I mean? You got the internet, you got video games, you got sports, you got unlimited supply of money, basically. You know what I'm saying? You can go eat whatever you want to eat. It's all really what comes to your brain. So I just try to focus more on the creative process and how I can develop him as much as possible.
Gotcha. That's what's
you
up.
know. But then I forgot I even did that. Said that.
Nah, like I peeped it. Like I was sitting back and I'm like,
yeah,
damn, boy. I said that's some special shit right there. Because most kids, like you tell them to go do something, they're not gonna do it. And then when you told him to go, why don't you go practice your football drill? He's like, all right, I'm gonna go do that. And I'm like, Dad, that's some real shit right there.
Yeah. Yeah, because like when we was growing up, we was never bored. You just go outside, you either gonna play football or basketball or
the video game.
Yeah, there you go.
Or we're gonna put out disc records.
Or you gonna play manhunt. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so much stuff.
But I want to ask a little question. You know, I just want to get y'all take on it. Like, do y'all believe in marriage?
I do.
I ain't got my ring on, but you know, hey.
Oh man, you ain't even have to admit that.
Hey, we see the spot. You see the it leaves a spot
Hey,
on your finger. We
you
see
see
it.
where little Leo.
Yeah. Well, really, I guess that question is for Tag.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know.
I do believe in marriage. You know what I mean? I do want to be married. I do want to give my chick that crazy married feeling and experience, but it just got to be on some real terms. It got to be real, man. Because sometimes people just want the wedding more than they want to be married. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
They want the whole experience and what comes with being married, but they don't want to really put in the time.
Gotcha.
So to me, as I evolve and the more I change, then I do want somebody. I do want to be married, but it's like they gotta be willing to really commit to the lifestyle that I want. And well, basically more than what we can agree on.
Okay.
I would say that. So y'all both married. So how did y'all? I think it's more for y'all than what made y'all want to get married.
Well, it's not for us. It's not for us. We're gonna turn it back to your ass. So how is like the budget decided? Is it like does the person you love more get a bigger, you say like a bigger budget, or is it like we just get married because we got kids, they get a smaller budget, or we've been together for a while, so I give you a medium budget. This for Tech first. This for Tech first.
Let me ask you this real quick. With dealing with that budget shit,
go
with what your pockets can afford.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you trying to live like the Joneses, as they used to say back in the day. It's like, go what your pockets can afford. Because if not, you're going to end up going to your marriage with debt and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
So just go what your pockets can afford. But yeah, so go back to Tech. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, like, I guess like I said, what's your take on marriage and everything? Because, you know, some people is like, oh no, fuck that, I ain't getting married, yada yada yada. Then you got some people who just, you know, they with it, you know.
You want me to get it, Tech, or you got it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So like, you know, I had this conversation plenty of times with actually with Mark. And Mark's like, well, what's the big deal about the traditional stuff? You know, why does that matter? Why is that more important? And I said, well, it's the right thing. He said, hold up, what makes it the right thing? You know, and we just went in on it. And pretty much for me, I just think, I think that's the end goal. That's how traditional stuff was, and we got away from it. And like, you know, nowadays you don't see people married how it was back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the families are separated, and then there's so much stuff to separate us. Like if you're on Section A, a dude can't stay with you.
Yeah.
You know, for you to get food stamps, the guy got to be on child support. It's so much stuff to keep us apart.
That's that government shit, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's deeper than government, but yeah. So it's like the white supremacy shit. Like you keep them separated, and it's like the Willie Lynch theory. You know, make the man be against the women be against the man, the kids be against the man. And somebody mentioned it one time too. They're like, well, really, in Black community, they only draw the man up as the financial guy.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can spend your kid can be with you all the time, but guess what? If you ain't spending no money, you a deadbeat. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So me, I just wanted it, you know. Me, I already know, like, I guess what certain age I wanted to be married. I knew, I'm like, all right, well, hey, I love this person. Everything's on point. Let's go. Everything's been consistent. Let's get married. And I can focus on other stuff rather than just being out here focusing on different relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think because you eventually do want to get to that point. But to me, it's more like I don't know. It just got to be right. I ain't trying to waste my time, and I ain't trying to waste nobody else's time. You feel me? Because I don't want to get married just to get divorced.
Yeah.
If I get married, I'm willing to stick it out. Like, hey, we got to grind through this no matter what. But I think some people ain't worth it. So to me, I had to go through it. It ain't. They really not. But the thing is, though, keep it real. You know that person wasn't worth it, but you thought they was gonna change. And how many times? Okay, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all thought a person was gonna change and they actually changed?
A few of them.
Yeah, one
They
time.
did.
A few.
Oh, that's good. Then you gave me some hope.
Maybe. Hey, but this too, in what? Let's just say from 18. So that's two people or two situations in 13 years. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's a small percentage.
True.
Very small percentage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the odds of. And when I say change, okay, how was your change? When you say they change, what do you mean by change? What was your definition of change?
Like they became like more supportive.
Okay.
They was more open-minded.
Okay.
Because really, if you think about it, that's what it be like. Your girlfriends or your wife, they'll tell you, "Oh, I pushed this person to do this," but I'm over here trying to make some shit for us, and you pushing them. But when I speak about what I want to do, you don't talk about it. You ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Or open-minded. Let's say, for instance, hey, crypto is going to be the next big thing, and they just whatever. But then 3 weeks go by, Kim Kardashian says she bought crypto. Oh, I think it may be a good idea now.
Yeah.
So just being open-minded, being supportive, willing to try stuff too. Because me, I'm a person, I do a lot of new shit, or I done shit that people ain't done. So I might say, hey, bro, try these oysters. You know what I'm saying? So. Hey, let's go do this. I done so much shit. So if I'm with a regular person, it might irritate me that they don't want to try none of that stuff. They want to stay in the box, or hey, my mom always done this, so this is how I'm living. Hey, I ain't never had that before, so it's nasty. I'm like, you ain't never had it before. How you know it's nasty?
Exactly.
But they going based off what somebody else done told they had.
Yeah, but I will say this though, just thinking about the last couple of podcasts. Tat probably would never see nobody change because he said when it gets bad, their ass is gone. Yeah, so really, women, it's going to make you laugh. Women don't start their transformation until they think your ass about to transport somewhere. You know what I'm saying? When they think your ass about to leave, oh, all that shit you was talking about, it's not that bad at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to watch dishes? Man, I used to watch dishes for my mom.
Bro, I had a girl tell me, right?
I'm saying though, that's what it is. Cause I got a homeboy, different she do everything she want to do. Start getting A's in college and all of this shit. When she get back comfortable, back to the comfortable shit. When they get back comfortable, he over this shit. Fuck them tests.
Exactly. I had one chick tell me, "Oh, I know you used to girls cleaning up and doing this kind of stuff for you. They do that to impress you." Well, bitch, you need to get to impressing. Impress me. I need to be impressed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I ain't with that shit. Like, I feel like your pure intentions will always show. Now, if you got to clean up on a few things, that's different. I'm not saying everybody's going to come out the gate perfect, right? But who you are and your intentions are just who you are. Like your habits, your daily habits is just who you are. Nobody can change that. You can enhance it, but actually change it, I doubt it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't think nobody should come to you anyway and say, well, these women do that. Really, the only thing I heard from that is, so that's what you ain't finna do.
Exactly.
And they love to tell you what they ain't finna do.
Yeah.
And it's the thing, like, it's not even a topic on the list, but let's go there. So pretty much, like, they love to tell you what they ain't going to do, right? And I used to have this theory when I was younger. Yeah. If your girlfriend is not going to do something, but somebody else will do it, is it really cheating? Because that person doesn't do that. That person's not even qualified. They don't want to know about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Can I go do it with this person? Because you don't do that. You don't know what the fuck that is, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's part of the reason people get cheated on too. You know, you ain't cleaning, you ain't doing everything I want you to do. So how can you get mad if I go with somebody that want me to do it? You know, they doing what I want them to do.
Yeah, most definitely.
Facts.
I give a week, a 2-week time period to figure it out. Get it right.
That boy keeping it on a short leash. 2 weeks.
Short at least, bro, because like even us as men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's some stuff like me. I ain't gonna lie. I done had to go through a couple relationships to figure some stuff out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I asked for them to do the same. Hold on, what the fuck I said? I lost myself.
rewind.
Yeah, rewind that back. What I was trying to say is I had to learn some stuff through relationships too. So it is stuff that you just got to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like you as a person, you are who you are, basically. That's what I was getting to.
Definitely.
But the champagne got me lost in the sauce.
I think for a person, they gotta be willing to change for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're really down for you, they gotta be willing to change. Like so, you bring up an issue, you present it to them, and then if they change, then okay, they really fuck with you. If not, then like you said, just get ghosted in Casper, dog. Just leave their ass.
What? My cutoff game so strong.
But isn't it? Hey, but isn't it like amazing that somebody can get with you and say, I never experienced none of the stuff you're doing, right? Whatever it may be, gifts, whatever. I never experienced this before. Nobody's never done this for me.
Yeah.
But you want to be the same person in your last relationship that nobody never done for.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing all of this shit. You ain't willing to change.
Yeah.
But if I stop that shit, like you said, cut off that faucet, you'll have an attitude. But how can you have an attitude? My bare minimum ain't their bare minimum.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so fucking glad you brought that up, right? And not to cut you off, you
No, I'm letting you get it.
Okay, let me tell you, right? And this is facts. So let's say, right, your chick never been shopping, right? None of her niggas ever took her shopping.
Yeah.
You say, you know what? I'm gonna take you shopping at Charlotte Rouge, a little Aldo, right?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, dang, you take me shopping, but it's Charlotte Rouge and it's only Aldo, but you buy yourself X, Y, and Z. Bro, you're not looking at, you never used to go shopping.
Come on, now.
You never used to do none of this. So now you're telling me
you want to be picky and shit.
Because I ain't taking you to Saks.
Yeah.
I ain't taking you to Nordstrom.
Take you to the Louis store, Gucci store.
Yeah, man. I ain't buying you $200 Nikes. I'm going to get you the $70, $80 pair.
Shit.
Right? It's like, bro, you never got none of this. Now all of a sudden, you just want to climb up my motherfucking ladder, but the next person ain't have no ladder, bitch. They had a steps for you. You only get one step out of their ass.
Yeah.
You want to go to the moon. So how y'all feel about that?
To me, I feel like they just being picky at that point. You're like, man, I'm trying to show you something that you ain't never experienced before in your life. Yeah. And then now you want to nitpick about it. Well, this ain't really that. But you would just be grateful that I'm doing this shit for your ass.
Exactly.
Because the last nigga wasn't doing that shit for you. Now I'm doing it for you. Now you, it's just fucking this, that. Bitch, I take your ass to goddamn Walmart, then you really gonna complain. Then
you really gonna feel it. Or Tarjay, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Take your ass to, you can find the damn Kmart around this bitch.
Yeah,
man. But you ever got with a chick and no matter what you do, they just automatically just get comfortable? Like, they can't even help it. Like, they automatically, like, I ain't gonna lie, all my chicks, bro, that's a bad way to say all my chicks. But all my all my past relationships, bro. There's two things that always happen. My chicks gain weight and they get spoiled. They feel like they arrive.
Because they on autopilot, dog. That's all that is.
And then as soon as they separate, you know what happened? they lose weight and can't dress.
Hey, that was all you, huh? Well, what Drake said, the way you wear your hair, that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like no cap, bro. One of my exes talked so much shit about me, right? But she still posts pictures and wear the outfits that I bought. Come on, stop it. Cut it out.
Yeah.
I know my chick gonna cringe me by this. She gonna kill my by this episode, but bitch, it's facts.
But yeah, people be trying to they try to level up to your level instead of enjoying the journey. You know what I mean? Like for instance, let's say you buy V-Lone. You wasn't buying that shit when I met you.
Exactly.
Goddamn, it took you, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 years to get to that point. Exactly. So you think you're going to meet me today and your ass going to have a corner office with the goddamn view? No, your ass going to be in that closet with a laptop. Exactly. Like, move up gradually. Enjoy that.
Let's if a chick wasn't talking a certain way and then you put on a certain lingo and then now she want to start speaking like that with another nigga and shit. You're like, hold on, you weren't talking like that when you was with me. You was all proper, this and that, and the third.
Come on, what Ross said? But you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Like, enjoy it. Yeah, like, just appreciate the journey. Like, nobody ain't ever bought me nothing. But, nah, this ain't good enough because it ain't like me, you know, I'm so honest. I tell them about my ex-girlfriends or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, I dated somebody that they was like, oh, you ain't never take me on no cruise. You took her on a cruise. I'm sitting there like, you don't even deserve no fucking cruise. We argue every day. So, and y'all need to get out of this shit thinking we gonna argue every day, be on terrible terms, and I'm gonna do the shit. I'm gonna do the shit for you that I did for the female that I told you that I did for her when I was in love with her. Bitch, I ain't even in love with you right now. You know what I'm saying? We argue every fucking day for a whole year, but she thought she was going to go on the cruise.
But the thing that tripped me out though, they complain about talking about, oh, well, don't compare me to that last bitch you was with, da 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 da. But then you start saying, like, just for instance, like you said, well, why you ain't take me on no cruise then? I just said don't compare you to the last bitch. I used to do that shit with her. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be like double biased. They say shit that benefit them. You know what I'm saying? Like
the funniest shit my ex ever told me one time, she was like, look, you don't even got the same sheets no more. Now you done upgraded your sheets. I went to Texas Roadhouse. You took this bitch to a real steakhouse.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you ain't know about that shit back then. You upgraded.
Maybe my money wasn't up that far. Now you wearing outrights. Shit, with me, you was wearing regular Jordan or Air Force Ones.
I didn't even know about that shit back then.
You feel me? But that shit was funny though. I'll never forget that line, bitch. You took me to Texas Roadhouse and took her to a real steakhouse.
Yeah, you ain't know, but yeah, you right though. You right when them people try to, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, well, you shopping Gucci, well, I can't be there. Man, it took me 30. Stay with me for 30 years. It took me 30 years to start buying shit. Stay with me for 30 years.
Show me some goddamn Junebug challenge Gucci in your closet.
Goddamn, prove yourself. And that goes back to you ordering the fucking steak if you don't eat steak.
Yeah.
Same situation. I want to wear Gucci because you got it on. But I would have never bought it with my own money.
Man, you better quit being a damn follower. Fuck that. Yeah, be your damn self. Shit.
No. All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait.
Well, you know, I got one more I can ask y'all, boy. Why do women feel? No, let me get it right. Why do women be intimidated by a successful man?
Don P, let's go. Coins.
All right. So
it's the last one. Come on, wrap it up.
It's like social media and what they see, and it's almost what I said before, like the emasculation. They want to be the man and shit like that, but they talk about, I want this guy with money. I want a guy that takes me on trips. I want a guy like that, and then they get that guy like that. God damn. It's too good to be true. I gotta find something that's fucking wrong with him. He must be cheating on me. He got a bitch somewhere. He got a kid I don't know about. Once you do everything good, they start trying to figure out what's wrong, because in their mind, everybody I've been with does this. Everybody I've been with does that. And I done been with people that everything's going good. Yeah. But they make up in their mind that something's going to happen because something that happened in their last 20 relationships.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of these women, they talk about stuff that they really don't want.
Yeah.
Or they ain't ready for it yet. They ain't matured enough for it yet. It's on their vision board, but they ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? That's who they'll like. That's who they'll like to marry. But give that person that, give it to them right now. While you doing the June bug challenge, I ain't fucking with nobody doing the June bug challenge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why you talking about Chili's? What's Chili's? Chili's is this. Hey, Tatty Boy, let's meet up Chili's right now. You don't even got to take a shower for me to go to Chili's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all got on right now? Meet me at Chili's in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you say you want this person, but are you ready for that person? Are you on that level yet? Don't tell me, don't say you want to date fucking goddamn Kylie and she got $1 billion, and then you get with her and she doing all this stuff and you think something wrong with her because she buying you clothes, but you used to buy the other females' clothes.
Facts.
She buy you a car for your birthday and your chick took you to the movies for your birthday. Like, be ready for the level up, or be open-minded for the level up, or be humble enough to accept what I'm giving you, and be humble enough to understand where you came from and how your current life is anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Now, I would say women get used to control. You know what I mean?
Hey, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
But that is it. That is like 50-60%. But go ahead.
Yeah, they get used to control. You know what I mean? They get controlling the talent of running the household. They get comfortable with controlling who do what and how they do what, right? But when you know a dude who got that paper, who can be like, okay, you mad? Bitch, I'm about to fly out to X, Y, and Z and chill out there for a couple weeks. Now they nervous. Now they like, oh shit, is he gonna find somebody better than me? Damn, is that woman gonna have more money than me? Is she gonna have a better car? Is she gonna have a better career? Now they started thankful. So I feel like for all the women who are talking about, they want a man with a nice car, dress up, smell good, all that shit. You gotta be ready for it. You gotta mentally be ready for it. Not ready for all the gifts and everything that come with it, but you gotta mentally adjust yourself that, yo, my man is really a boss. And I think it puts more pressure because they know they gotta be on their shit. Rather with that last person, it's like, well, he ain't nothing anyway. So I can kind of act why I want to act. Nah, but you got to go to the gym now, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to smell good after you get out that shower. You can't just lay on your back no more doing sex. Bitch, you got to have them mega knees now, bitch. You got to
that boy came with that bag on him. Hey, boy, I'm telling you right now, when he said control, just know this shit going an hour and a half. He done ruined it. I got some more shit. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me that, yeah, Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need all that. Because guess what? You know when a dude that's a boss is a lot of women at their DM. Just how them niggas in y'all DM sending them heart eyes. It's women too. Well, hey, can we hang out? Can we do this? So women, I just say if you really want a successful man, and you think that you deserve a successful man, you've been, God, please send me him. God, all this God, this shit, but you ain't even ready. You just want to read Justin LeBoy quotes all day and tell about what your man used to do and what he ain't doing. But really, when you get that real boss in your life, you can't handle it. Now you're losing weight.
That's facts though, because like you said, they want this and that, the third, and then they're not ready to accept what comes along with it. You're gonna have your other women approaching your man and all that, saying, "Hey, what's up, daddy?" and all that hoopla shit. But then again, when you try to put them up in a position of power, they ain't ready for that shit.
Yeah.
You can't say you want some, but you got to be ready for to receive that blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't like to dress like this, but if that's what your man like,
yeah,
Might be time for a wardrobe change, baby.
Now you know the old saying, freak in the sheets and lady in the street, shit like that, whatever like that.
Like Hov said it too. Hov said it. He's like, y'all say y'all want Beyonce. Can you really handle a woman who make $1 billion?
Yeah.
She got a different kind of attitude than somebody who make, $70,000 a year or $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's $1 billion. What she said goes. You feel me? So I think it's just vice versa. But women, please out there, if you watch this episode, be a boss when you're requesting a boss.
Come on,
or go to therapy, please.
Be ready for the shit. Don't
Be
say
ready
you
for
want
the
it and then tense up when you got it finally.
Well, I will say this. That control shit, I'm glad you brought that up. That comes from who they dated. And they so used to dating, they so used to dating and being with people beneath them, so they can't control the person. And that dude might feel like she can't control me because we stand in her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She paying all the bills.
Yeah.
But what you fail to realize is what you're really saying is she's the man. You're the woman.
Yeah.
So these women, they get masculine because they've been running shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a situation where somebody said, this is my first time ever staying with somebody. I'm not even comfortable because all my relationships, the person stayed with me. So if anything went wrong, I can kick them out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And wait a second. Get your shit and get out of my house. Like,
yeah. And then the control thing too, it's you can go a little softer than that. Like, you ever try to surprise a woman, tell her, hey, we going on a date. And first thing come out, where we going? Be like, don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. I've been saying this shit for years. Don't worry about it. Now they ass like panicking. Because I'm gonna tell you, I had like situation way back. And pretty much like it was just a Valentine's Day. And this is like somebody everybody wanted. And I made her feel like a little kid because she didn't have no control.
Yeah.
She said, I feel like I'm 16 going on my first date again because she didn't know where we was going.
Yeah.
I like, don't worry about it. Just get dressed, wear this, and we gonna do this and we gonna go here. If you surprise them, you take away their control. Y'all can try this shit right now. Next week, just say, hey, we going somewhere, get dressed. They'll start panicking. Oh, do I need to wear my hair like this? Do I need to bring this?
Mm-hmm.
Because the chick thought she was slick. I need to bring an overnight bag. Nah, you don't need to bring none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guarantee you can have a fake date. You don't even have a date plan. Just tell your girl like, hey, you're going somewhere on Friday. Be ready.
Yeah.
And she gonna ask you 1,000 questions that whole fucking week just to find out y'all going to Chili's. But what it is, a lot of these women we get with, they say they want this guy, but they date a guy or have kids with the guy that's weak, or they have guy with that's beneath them, and they've been controlling people their whole life because they've been going with these weak dudes. Then they get with somebody like us, and we ain't been going. We ain't been in that position. Yeah. We don't know about. Oh, you paid the bills? Which bitch would pay the bills? Let this sink in. I didn't know what going Dutch was until I was 27.
What's going Dutch?
I was just about to ask. I heard it, but I never heard the definition of it.
Going Dutch means y'all split the check. I never knew about that. Okay. I found this out 3 years ago. My wife mentioned it to me. I said, nobody ain't never asked me that. you see how funny this is? All us from Palm Beach, and y'all say, what's that?
Yeah.
But I guess that's everywhere else, everybody know about it. Because when I mentioned the women, they said, oh, they know about it. But no, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, going Dutch. I ain't never heard no shit.
I'm like
I've always heard the term, but I never said, "Hey, what's the meaning of that shit?"
So pretty much that's the cute way of asking the female, you got half your check, right?
Hey, bitch, you got your meal, right? Hey, you get that check come. All right, so you had the steak and
So all they say is, "Oh, so we going Dutch?" And they say, "Oh yeah."
What was that line Drake said? He said, "You told her you bought the." You told her you bought the bottle. She said y'all split the bill. What song was that? Y'all talking about? I forgot. Yeah, I can't even think about it. But that's the reason why I don't never do that.
No, I never done it.
Nah,
I never done it, bro.
I just more raised on old school, like the man gonna take care of his shit.
Yeah, so
that's a chick out. You pay for that bill, but
I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these insecurities and a lot of the stuff we deal with, you dealing with what these weak guys created.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because really, they're the sum total of everybody they dated. Or, you know what I'm saying? So if you going through that, that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with who they dated, not who they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we deal with that. That's why I tell people. It was like, it's kind of interesting dating a girl. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I got to become their psychiatrist before I even really fuck with them.
Facts.
I got to knit all this negative stuff out before I can really show you what I'm capable of or what you deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
See, women, y'all ain't our psychiatrists. Maybe those girls that's like rich or they grew up with their dad and they grew up in a great family, they try to figure out what's wrong with you. But for the most part, nobody asks a man what's going on with us. Y'all just come in a relationship. And then we say some bullshit, y'all either deal with it or y'all tell us what y'all ain't gonna do, but y'all don't fix the problem.
That's facts.
So
that's a good way to close it out.
That's it right there. Shit. I think we have to end it right there on that one. Shit, this might have cut it right there. I got cut it right there. With that, this was another episode of the TBD show. And as always, I am Byron. With me as always is Tat, Don P, and together we make up the TBD show. And one of the things we also got to mention is Don P, take it away.
Okay, you can follow us on Instagram, TBD Podcast 21. You can also follow us on Facebook, same thing. And you can follow me on Double Shot Apparel. Go get your gear.
That's
that.
Man, it's been fat, and it's another episode, and we are out.